Have you ever stumbled upon a story so captivating, so mysterious, that it feels like unlocking a long-lost secret? Imagine a book written millennia ago, filled with tales of celestial beings, forbidden knowledge, and cryptic warnings of a cataclysmic future. A book deemed so controversial that it was hidden from most of humanity for centuries. Today, we unravel the secrets of the Book of Enoch, a text that challenges history, theology, and even the boundaries of our understanding of reality. But here's the real question. What if this ancient text holds clues not just to our past, but to our very origins and purpose? As we dive into this enigma, prepare to have your perspectives challenged and your imagination ignited. The Book of Enoch is as mysterious as the figure it's named after. Enoch, a name that surfaces briefly in the Bible, is described as the seventh descendant from Adam, a man who walked with God and was no more because God took him. Genesis 5:24. But what does that even mean? Unlike most biblical figures, Enoch did not die. He was taken, body and soul, into the heavens. This extraordinary narrative set the stage for one of the most fascinating apocryphal texts in history. The book itself, believed to have been written in Hebrew or Aramaic, was lost to time. Only fragments remained, rediscovered in the 20th century among the Dead Sea Scrolls. Yet some communities, like the Ethiopian Orthodox Church, have preserved it in full, considering it part of their sacred scriptures. How did this text, so influential in the ancient world, become sidelined by mainstream Christianity and Judaism? Was it too controversial, too ahead of its time, or did it threaten the dogmas of early religious authorities? This book doesn't merely recount tales, it dares to unveil secrets of the cosmos, prophecies of divine judgment, and a perspective of human history that feels as if it comes from another world entirely. Let's start with one of the most striking accounts in the Book of Enoch, the story of the Watchers. These were celestial beings tasked with observing and guiding humanity. But something went terribly wrong. Consumed by lust, they descended to earth, taking mortal women as their partners. From these unions were born the Nephilim, giants who grew to extraordinary sizes and wielded insatiable appetites. Imagine beings so immense and powerful that they devoured entire resources, leaving humanity in chaos. Yet it wasn't just their size that made them terrifying. The Watchers brought forbidden knowledge to mankind, secrets of metallurgy, weapon-making, magic, and astrology. In one stroke, they elevated humanity's potential for greatness, but also its capacity for destruction. Think about it. These divine beings effectively fast-track civilization, but at what cost? Could this myth hint at some ancient technological leap that archaeology has yet to uncover? Curiously, legends of giants and fallen beings aren't unique to the Bible or Enoch. Ancient Greek myths speak of the Titans. Norse folklore tells of Jotnar. Even indigenous cultures in North America recount stories of colossal beings roaming the earth. Could these disparate cultures have been witnessing echoes of the same phenomenon? What if the Book of Enoch offers the missing link that ties them all together? One of the most spellbinding aspects of the Book of Enoch is his journey through the heavens. Picture this. Enoch, an ordinary man, is granted an extraordinary vision of the cosmos. He describes ascending through 7 layers of heaven, each more wondrous and terrifying than the last. He encounters angelic beings with radiant faces, observes celestial mechanics, and is shown secrets of creation itself. In one of the heavens, Enoch meets God, depicted not as an abstract concept, but as a palpable presence surrounded by innumerable angelic hosts. He's taught about the formation of the earth, the movement of stars, and even the cycles of time. Intriguingly, his descriptions sometimes feel startlingly modern. Could Enoch's heavens represent distant planets, galaxies, or dimensions? The vivid details of his journey have led some to speculate. Was Enoch the first astronaut of human mythology? Was his ascent a metaphor for something far beyond ancient understanding, perhaps an encounter with extraterrestrial intelligence? The Book of Enoch doesn't shy away from its apocalyptic undertones. One of its central themes is divine judgment, not just of humanity, but of the Nephilim and their celestial progenitors. According to the text, the rampant corruption and violence brought about by these beings forced God to intervene. The solution? The Great Flood. But here's where it gets even more intriguing. Enoch plays a direct role in these events, serving as a messenger who warns his descendants of the impending catastrophe. He speaks of divine orders to build an ark, a vessel that would carry the seeds of a renewed world. Sound familiar? The parallels to Noah's story are undeniable. But Enoch's account provides a richer backdrop, with layers of cosmic drama that make the biblical narrative feel almost incomplete. What's more, some scholars and theorists argue that the flood wasn't merely a natural disaster, but a deliberate reset, possibly even an extraterrestrial intervention. Could this be humanity's earliest recorded instance of genetic cleansing or population control? So why was the Book of Enoch excluded from most biblical canons? Early Christian leaders like Tertullian and Origen debated its authenticity. Some viewed it as divinely inspired, others dismissed it as heretical. Yet its influence is undeniable. Passages from Enoch echo through the New Testament, especially in Jude and 2 Peter. Even Jesus' teachings seem to resonate with its themes of judgment and redemption. For centuries, the book disappeared from mainstream religious thought, only to resurface in Ethiopia, preserved in the ancient Ge'ez language. Its rediscovery among the Dead Sea Scrolls reignited interest, offering glimpses into a time when mysticism and theology intertwined seamlessly. The Book of Enoch has fueled countless theories, ranging from the plausible to the wildly speculative. Some suggest that the Watchers and Nephilim were real beings, perhaps remnants of an advanced pre-Diluvian civilization. Others argue that Enoch's visions hint at ancient encounters with extraterrestrial life. Consider this. If beings from another world visited Earth thousands of years ago, how would they be described by ancient people? Perhaps as radiant, godlike figures descending from the sky. Archaeological finds of oversized skeletons in various parts of the world have only deepened the intrigue. While mainstream science often dismisses these as anomalies or hoaxes, could they be remnants of the Nephilim? And if so, what does that say about the blurred lines between myth and history? In recent years, the Book of Enoch has captured the attention of archaeologists, historians, and even filmmakers. New theories have emerged, suggesting that the text may hold hidden clues about humanity's ancient past. One intriguing idea stems from a 2020 documentary that explored similarities between the Nephilim and prehistoric megafauna. Could the descriptions of giants refer to an era when humans coexisted with massive creatures, their size and power mythologized into legend? Another compelling study involves the astronomical knowledge contained in Enoch's visions. Researchers have noted that the book's descriptions of celestial movements closely align with advanced astronomical models. For instance, the cycles of the sun and moon described in the Book of Luminaries reflect an understanding of precession, an astronomical phenomenon not widely understood until modern times. Could Enoch's writings be evidence of an advanced ancient civilization that possessed this knowledge? The rediscovery of the Book of Enoch near the Dead Sea wasn't an isolated event. Alongside it, archaeologists found other apocalyptic texts that painted a vivid picture of Jewish thought during the Second Temple period. This was an era marked by oppression under foreign empires, from the Babylonians to the Romans. In such turbulent times, texts like Enoch offered hope and warned of divine judgment. But the mystery doesn't end there. Recent digs in regions mentioned in Enoch's narrative, such as the ancient Levant, have uncovered artifacts that hint at the coexistence of human and non-human figures in early religious art. For example, a figurine found in northern Israel depicts a humanoid with wings and elongated features, eerily resembling descriptions of the Watchers. And here's a twist. Some historians argue that the descriptions of giants in Enoch might not refer to physical beings, but rather metaphorical representations of social or political hierarchies. What if the giants were actually ancient rulers whose dominion was so vast? They were remembered as larger than life. Let's step into the realm of imagination. What if the Book of Enoch isn't just a window into the past, but a blueprint for the future? Think about Enoch's ascent into the heavens. Modern interpretations often liken this to descriptions of space travel or interdimensional journeys. Could Enoch's visions be a prototype for our understanding of advanced transportation or even wormholes? Now consider the Watchers' teachings, metalwork, astronomy, and medicine. What if these were the seeds of technological innovation, preserved in myth? Fast forward to today, scientists are exploring bioengineering, artificial intelligence, and space colonization. Could Enoch's narrative inspire breakthroughs in sustainable technology or urban planning? Imagine a city modeled after the heavens described in the book, where energy flows as seamlessly as Enoch's celestial pathways. Here's a mind-bending thought. If Enoch's heavens are viewed as distant planets, could they represent a roadmap for humanity's exploration of the stars? How far-fetched is it to consider Enoch not just a prophet, but a precursor to humanity's future? One of the most fascinating aspects of Enoch's tale is how it resonates with myths from around the world. In Hindu mythology, the Mahabharata speaks of celestial beings descending to Earth and interacting with humans, much like the Watchers. Similarly, the Sumerian texts describe the Anunnaki, divine figures who bestowed knowledge upon early humans. In Mesoamerican lore, the Quinametsan giants were said to have built the pyramids and other monumental structures before being wiped out in a great flood. Sound familiar? These parallels raise a tantalizing question. Were these cultures drawing from a shared memory, or do such similarities point to a deeper, interconnected history? Could the global prevalence of flood myths, celestial beings, and giants be evidence of a universal truth? Or is it simply humanity's way of grappling with the unknown? The Book of Enoch may be ancient, but its themes have found new life in modern pop culture. Movies like Noah and series like Supernatural borrow heavily from its apocalyptic imagery and tales of fallen angels. Video games such as Dark Souls and Assassin's Creed weave its themes into immersive narratives, captivating a generation eager to explore hidden histories. Even in literature, the echoes of Enoch can be felt. Authors like Neil Gaiman and Philip Pullman draw upon its celestial drama to craft stories that blur the lines between myth and reality. Why do these themes endure? Perhaps it's because they speak to something primal, our need to understand where we come from and where we're headed. If you've noticed these influences in your favorite shows or games, let us know in the comments. We'd love to hear which stories have left you pondering the mysteries of Enoch. Throughout this journey, you might be asking yourself, why does this ancient text matter today? Here's the thing. Enoch challenges us to think beyond conventional narratives. What if the past isn't as distant as we believe? What if the secrets of our origins are hiding in plain sight? Take a moment to share your thoughts below. Do you believe the Book of Enoch contains fragments of a forgotten history, or is it purely allegorical? And if you've enjoyed this dive into its mysteries, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video with fellow explorers of the unknown. Together, let's keep the conversation alive. Some of you might wonder, if the Book of Enoch is so significant, why isn't it universally accepted? It's a fair question. The answer lies in history. Religious authorities debated its authenticity, often viewing it as too controversial or speculative. Yet, its echoes in canonical texts suggest that it was never truly forgotten. Others might ask, are the stories of the Watchers and Nephilim scientifically plausible? While no physical evidence conclusively supports these tales, they align intriguingly with certain archaeological finds and ancient myths. The beauty of the Book of Enoch lies in its ability to bridge the gap between faith, history, and imagination. So as we close this chapter, remember, the answers may not be definitive, but the questions themselves are what make the journey worthwhile. The Book of Enoch is more than a relic of ancient literature. It's a window into the human imagination, a bridge between the sacred and the speculative. It challenges us to question the narratives we've inherited and to consider the possibilities we've yet to explore. But here's the question I leave you with. What if the secrets of the Book of Enoch are still waiting to be uncovered, not in the heavens, but right here on Earth? Share your thoughts below. Let's unravel this mystery together.